Hey, glad you could join me again. It is Seventh Generation Technologies with our latest project that we're putting out there, trying to get help and investment money. Um, right, I get it. Why would I even invest in you? What the heck do you have to offer that someone else doesn't? What is belief? Belief backed up by experience and the knowledge that I can put it together better than no one else. And I'm smart enough to get help as well. One of the worst things you can do, um, and I want to be positive, but I also want to be truthful, is go it alone. Go it alone, not have an adequate staff. You see that now day in and day out. You go to a place, they don't have enough people. They don't staff properly. Their staff is not properly trained. Not only are they not properly trained, they have not been given an attitude. You have to develop an attitude of service and help and being willing to make people's day great. And that's what Royal Garden hotels will seek to do, to give you a great experience, one you're not going to forget, with great help and great service, and of course, a good cost point that makes Royal Garden Hotel stand out amongst other competition. There's tons of competition in the hotel space, but there's many things we can do with this. So let's get on with starting with this brand. What does it mean? One, it conveys value. The shield, it represents, for example, security, heritage, prestige. Um, Hopefully, to the customer, it can evoke trust and a sense of timelessness in their experience because we only have, at this point in time, until we're better in medical, we only have a limited amount of time, right? Us humans are lucky to get 100 years. So every experience that people have is important. It's not minor. There may not be a waiting for tomorrow, and Royal Garden hotels is going to be a place where they can go and achieve that kind of experience. Um, we want to convey to people who come and visit us, because we know that they may have some really important business stuff going on that may be the apex of their life. And they are out here to try and enjoy the experience and their achievement that they're seeking, and they need high level hospitality. And that can't be done just by anybody. I'm a leader. I can lead people. I can come in for 3 hours a day and talk to my staff and get more done than somebody that sits there for 10 or 12 hours watching things like a hawk and has a horrible attitude. A horrible attitude just doesn't work. It doesn't. You see it, and those people become isolated. You want to be tough, but you also want to be inspiring, encouraging, and source of information. So looking at this, the color symbolism, what is this? Gold and navy blue. Gold conveys luxury, exclusivity. Navy blue, sophistication, calm, royalty. Um, so garden, it's an emphasis on the tranquility of nature and the safety that nature can provide. We're seeking $50,000, 50K blocks of investment in forms of either a bond or investment equity. um, we look to find top-notch locations where people are going to get to experience our brand of hospitality and living. And my background is immense. 4 years in high school, I was in a program for architecture and design. So I know how to read blueprints. I know how to understand systems. I worked in HVAC as far as selling products in HVAC and plumbing, electric and heating, house packages. I worked as an auditor. I have tons and tons of experience that the average human being is not going to have. Um, you're not going to get over on me and talk me into being a garage-based business. Please don't even reach out to me with that. Take yourself somewhere else. I'm looking for quality people that have real money to invest, not garbage coming out of their mouth. Okay. I don't say that to insult anybody. If your dream is to be great, I'm with you. If your dream is to downsize everybody else's dream, stay away from me. I don't need your money. I don't even need to talk to you, to be honest. But Again, Royal Garden Hotels. What are we going to do? We're going to placate the best of people and make them happy in a good way and make them feel secure. We're going to have a workforce that people are going to love. We're going to create a workforce that loves what they do. That's very important. Um, you cannot build an empire with people that are not empowered. And if you don't empower people at your hotel, you're not going to be great. I mean, let's look at the places that have succeeded. Donald Trump has succeeded wildly. He put a show on called The Apprentice where people were going to make 6 and 7 figures working for him. You've got to inspire people with vision. And you also have to have a mathematical plan. You must have the algorithm worked out. Now we have AI to help us do it. We've had Excel and QuickBooks for years. This can be done. It's a matter of trust and building something great and buying the property and having the design that's going to stand out and make Royal Garden Hotels the great experience that it can be. This has been Don Pryor with 7th Generation Technologies saying, give me a call if you're interested. We'll chat later. Love to hear your feedback. Negativity is good in a sense if it can change direction and build something better. Negativity for the sake of downsizing the project and having all these weird projections of how small you are and placing them on me, please don't don't waste your time. I'm looking for positive people that believe stuff can get done. I can't do it all. That would be the biggest mistake you can ever get into, is attempting to do it all. It guarantees that you're probably going to fail, and it's okay to fail. I get that, but it's always the size of the failure, right? Is the failure minor, or is the failure wiping out blocks of financial capital that can't be replaced easily? Two different types of failures. I'm looking for great people to work with, and I will see you on the other side. Reach out. This has been Royal Garden Hotels, a great experience that we're seeking to provide people. I'm Don Pryor. Love to talk to you.